So Angel Reese shoes are here. They are here, and I like them. I like it. And I'm not saying that Reebok are doing a bad job, by the way, of promoting her. I actually think Reebok are doing a really good job.
What if one injury could tank an entire marketing campaign? Angel Reese's shoe launch during the WNBA All-Star Weekend depended on Caitlin Clark, and it failed. From crashing ticket prices to a shocking 36% viewership drop, this is the story of how banking on someone else's fame backfired. Why did this strategy fall apart so spectacularly? And what lessons can every athlete learn from it? Imagine this. The WNBA All-Star Weekend is all set to be explosive. Headlines are dominated by Angel Reese, who has carefully lined up her shoe launch with the event. Billboards pop up in Indianapolis shouting, "I'm in your city," her face plastered in bold colors. Reebok is banking on her star power. The plan? Leverage the biggest all-star game of the year to captivate fans already buzzing with excitement. But there's a twist. The excitement heavily centers on one person, Caitlin Clark. And then, out of nowhere, she's injured. Everything Reese planned crumbles almost overnight. Without Clark on the court, the All-Star Game didn't just lose its shine, it lost its momentum. Ratings plummeted by a shocking 36%, while ticket prices nosedived an even more dramatic 48%. Fans expecting a face-off between college basketball's fiercest rivals, Reese and Clark, were left with an unremarkable weekend. What's worse? Reese's whole campaign was built on the assumption that Clark's presence would guarantee a flood of eyeballs.
So they obviously ended up debuting at All-Star Weekend because Caitlin didn't play when they were in Chicago, and Caitlin didn't play, or Caitlin's not playing in this game, so they're debuting at All-Star Weekend. When it comes to basketball, their storylines are a big part of it. Sports is entertainment, and as much as we all say we just want to be there for the sport.
Instead, the absence revealed an uncomfortable truth. Reese's strategy leaned so heavily on Clark's fame that, without her, it fell flat. The real problem? Fans weren't coming for Reese's shoes or her billboards. They were showing up for Caitlin Clark. Social media buzz leading up to the event made it clear why Clark had the edge: her authentic connection with supporters. By contrast, Reese's splashy campaign seemed out of touch. The Indianapolis billboards, for instance, aimed to create a local buzz, but were mocked online as arrogant and superficial, especially when Clark wasn't even playing in the city. Critics pointed out a crucial difference. Clark's appeal felt natural, while Reese's campaign felt manufactured, a glaring attempt to mimic something organic. Reese's approach came off as more calculated than inspiring. Fans noticed, quickly dubbing the campaign desperate. Sports marketing thrives on trust between the athlete and the audience, and Reese exposed a major flaw. Star power can't be borrowed, especially not from someone whose spotlight outshines your own. But here's the real takeaway. Her failure wasn't just about bad planning.
But the marketing campaign, I have to say, I'll say it's smart. I will say that it is smart, the marketing campaign. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's very clear that one side is absolutely trying to milk whatever rivalry there is.
It exposed a deeper truth about what fans value most in sports: connection. What makes Caitlin Clark's shoes a must-have while Angel Reese's struggle to sell? It comes down to more than just talent. It's about connection. Great athletes aren't just known for what they do on the court. They're loved for the bond they create with fans. Clark has built her brand on authenticity, on being relatable. Whether it's her underdog story, her calm demeanor, or how she interacts with fans, she feels approachable. That connection makes people root for her and buy what she's selling. Reese, on the other hand, tried to shortcut that process. Her campaign wasn't about her personality or her journey. It was built on hype and timing, specifically borrowing from Clark's popularity by targeting Clark's fan base. Launching her campaign in Indianapolis, Clark City, and banking on her rival's all-star presence wasn't just risky. It misunderstood why fans care in the first place. Clark's connection feels earned, while Reese's felt like she was trying to manufacture the same energy.
Even Shaq is a fan of her. And look, they know what they're doing. And I actually do want to say that I think the team around Angel Reese is absolutely, like, great. Literally, debut. It's got to be when she plays Caitlin Clark. It's got to be, let's do it. You got to, well, Shaq goes, I'll come to the game. He goes courtside.
Look at the stark difference in results. Clark's Nike Kobe 5 Pros, gone in minutes. Resale prices soared, turning her shoes into collector items. Meanwhile, Reese's I'm in Your City Billboard stunt in Indianapolis became a meme. Fans online mocked it as tone-deaf, with people pointing out the glaring absence of anything meaningful to tie Reese's identity to the city or the fans there. Her campaign wasn't rooted in a story or a message that resonated. It came off as opportunistic and overconfident. The numbers tell the same story. Industry projections suggest Clark's eventual signature shoe launch could rake in $100 to $150 million based on her organic connection with fans. But Reese's All-Star release showed the gap between ambition and execution.
So Angel Reese shoes are here. They are here, and I like them. I like it. And I'm not saying that Reebok are doing a bad job, by the way, of promoting her. I actually think Reebok are doing a really good job.
Shaquille O'Neal hinted at the problem when he commented Reese's Reebok brand strategy relied too much on highlighting her matchups with Clark. That approach not only flopped but hurt her brand credibility. Fans don't just buy shoes. They invest in personalities they trust and admire. Clark proved star power isn't about flashy campaigns, and Reese's failure made one thing clear: authenticity can't be faked. Fans know the difference. Authentic star power doesn't come from flashy campaigns or riding someone else's fame. Angel Reese's miscalculation wasn't just poor timing, it was forgetting what fans really want: a genuine connection. Caitlin Clark didn't build her brand by imitating others. She earned loyalty through personality, performance, and relatability, things you can't fake. One source said it best:
the plan was to literally go and use Caitlin Clark for the launch of it. I'm saying this right now, Angel Reese is absolutely relevant as a celebrity without Caitlin Clark. There's no question about that. All the brand deals that she does, all the things she has, she's absolutely relevant without Caitlin Clark.
You can't manufacture star power, and you definitely can't build your brand by standing in someone else's spotlight. For athletes dreaming of lasting legacies, the focus is clear. The WNBA is full of talent, but only those who truly connect will define its future. Who's next?